Welcome back to the channel. I am a piece of fairy bread.
And I'm another piece of fairy bread.
And my name's Alara Keet.
And I'm Vera Way.
And we are
the Patio Dollz.
My favourite Australian suburb is New Zealand.
Now, if you haven't come from our last video and you're wondering why we look like this, we will link the video in the description below. But we did a video where we turned ourselves into walking, talking large pieces of fairy bread with legs to celebrate Pride Month. And we thought, why not utilise this look a little bit further because we're obsessed with it and come into the What's Up Your Goat studio and just air some of our grievances as 2 slices of fairy bread.
With a lot of grievances.
And with that, take it away, Vera. So, slice of fairy bread, Vera. What's up your goat?
My mother has a habit of getting up my goat.
Well,
not much.
Do I have something here?
No.
I've got something on my face.
No, I do have something to say.
Ooh.
And you know what, it is on the theme of this kind of, you wouldn't call this a baked good, would you?
You'd call it insulin.
Yes. I'm going to rant on about biscuits.
The ginger nut is here.
Specifically, the biscuits that you can no longer find in stores.
It's a sweet on sweet crime.
I know.
The fairy bread is coming for the biscuits.
Well, yes. And
it's a fight that goes way back at every party and soiree.
Mm-hmm. How many times do you go into the shop and you look at the biscuits aisle? Of course, who doesn't love a good biscuit? I mean, I love a good biscuit. But really, you go in there and you're looking for an old favourite, something that you might not have had for a long time, and it's no longer there. They don't sell them. And you know what? I understand things come and go, things change, all of that. But you know what? There's so many that really are just not there anymore.
Like they say, times change, people change, genders change.
See? Same with biscuits. Now, you know, I was actually talking to a lovely friend at work about this, and this is what kind of made me sort of think about this. And yes, I am angry about this because I wanted to just get some I wanted to buy that family assorted pack, you know, the one with the Kingston, the butternut one, whatever it's called. There was that white one, you know, that rectangle one with the white cream that no one likes. I wanted to just get that. I didn't want the full creams pack, but I wanted that one. That one's gone. And then I realised things like honey jumbles and the lattice biscuits. Not that I liked the lattice biscuits very much. Did you like them? No, they were a bit sort of...
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Well, they're like a flaky, like puff pastry kind of lattice shape, and they were glazed with sugar.
Oh, no.
No. Morning coffee ones, you know those ones that are like the arrowroot biscuits, but they were sort of squarish?
Oh, I love an arrowroot.
Slam and badonka-donk.
Well, then you would have loved the morning coffee biscuits, but now you can't have them. They're gone.
Wait, they discontinued those?
The morning coffee biscuits. They're like the little,
the little square ones.
Yeah, that's gone.
With the frilly edge.
Yep, that's gone.
Oh, I remember those.
Mm-hmm. Chocolate Wheatons.
Wait, why would they get rid of like all these like traditional ones? Is it because that generation's kind of died off?
Maybe.
Because they're big for like the pre-war people, you know.
Although, yeah, the morning coffee definitely was.
Yeah.
There was one called Coffee Scroll.
Enema? No.
What? There was one called Coffee Scroll, and as I was saying, my lovely friend at work mentioned this biscuit, and I didn't really remember about it till I looked it up, and then all the memories came flooding back.
And now, why has this gotten up your goat? Why?
Well, because
there's other biscuits on the market, Vera, dressed as a piece of fairy bread.
They're not very good. Like, no, they are good. Every biscuit has its place. I just miss the things that we had when we were little. And the biscuits that we used to eat. We used to go off for biscuits, especially going to my nonna's house. There would be always biscuits. After school, we'd be polishing them off. And I know that every day when I was old enough to have tea and coffee,
thousands of centuries ago,
it would be after lunch, crack out a pack of biscuits with my brothers, and we just polished them off. And I'm just sad that the biscuits that we loved so much are gone.
I don't really see a future. No.
Tell me what biscuits I've missed on this list because I feel like I've just gone through in a flood of emotion. Anyway, so, Alara, what's up your goat?
Well, NPC hate for one. And let me elaborate on that. There's this whole like culture now of people wanting to be the main character energy and all that sort of thing. And I get that it's fun and camp to like joke with your friends and all that. But I've been seeing stuff on the internet where people are so scared, they're genuinely afraid of becoming an NPC, which means in gaming terms, non-playable character, which basically in like film terms is an extra in the background. So these people have developed this paranoia, this anxiety about not being a main character, right? So it's like they picture themselves, oh, well, if I was in a movie, I'd be the lead. I wouldn't just be the person that walks past and gets a coffee from the pie shop down the street. And what it's turning into, it's becoming a problem. And apparently like worldwide, where you've got these people that are so desperate to fulfill their desire to have main character energy that they're being really loud and obnoxious in public spaces because every public space they go into, they see strangers and then they think, the people aren't looking at me. Apparently it's like a psychological thing that psychologists are actually like studying and stuff, where it's like the person is convinced in their head, if that person over there is not looking at me, then I must be an NPC. Therefore, I need to be loud. Like they start acting loud and then the people look at them and then it fulfills this weird vain desire of they've convinced themselves that they're the main character. And they're just getting worse and worse. And the reason why this is getting up my goat is because none of it makes sense. Because at the end of the day, we are all an NPC or a background extra in someone else's story.
Careful not to get down with the groove just yet. You must be vigilant in keeping your wits about.
You can't walk into a busy shopping centre and literally every single person in there gives a crap about you or pays attention to you. People will be going about their day, doing their own thing, and you will be the thing that walks past in the background in their story. But the other thing that I find really stupid about this NPC hate thing and this like need to be the main character is that we are all the main character in our own story, in our own lives. And it's true, because the whole thing is that these people aren't realizing is when you watch a movie, you're getting the movie usually from the main character's perspective. If you flip the camera to the person that's sitting there having coffee in the background, they would become the main character and the lead would become in the background. So at the end of the day, you've got these people out there that are worried and concerned, that are acting a certain way in public to ensure that they are the main character without realizing they are the main character in their own story. We're always going to be the main character in our own story, a supporting act in our friends' stories, a side character that might float in and out of someone's story once or twice, and a background actor that's in no one's story. We're always going to be equally insignificant as significant. And I say that as a large piece of fairy bread with breasts. Why do we put breasts?
I don't know. Why did we put breasts? You said that very beautifully.
Thank you. I'm a philosopher.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, the philosopher's passing a stone. Anyway, that's just kind of, I don't know if there's anything else to say about that really. That kind of feels like a quick one, but it's just bugging me. And I'd love to hear from anyone if they've like experienced this, or you know someone out there that you've seen their personality change over time. Maybe check their internet history. They might be looking up NPC stuff too much. Because there's people that make videos about this. People make videos about how you can be the main character in your life, which you already are. How you can be the main character in your workplace, in your social group, getting into people's minds and making them act crazy. And this is why people are unbearable. Well, it's not the only reason, but I feel like it plays into why people are unbearable and selfish in public.
It's all NPC behavior dressed up in a main character costume.
And I want to find one of those people and I want to say, look at me. Look at me in the sprinkles. You are equally a main character as you are an NPC, and that's okay. I think I could be a really good counsellor if I was dressed like this.
I don't really see a future. No.
There's something about wearing this that makes me want to help people. Like it's making me, do you know what this is making me feel like? I'm feeling really like maternal, that I've never felt this in my whole life. But I'm ready for a drag daughter. I think I want Like, I think, like, this, it's the bread. It's the bread. I'm
Yeah,
having, like...
the bread is messing with your head.
I'm having an insulin overload
You
from all
are.
of the gluten and the sugar and the butter, but I'm feeling really maternal and, like, I just want to help people, but only when I'm wearing this. So let us know in the comments below if you'd like to sign up for Alara's Fairy Bread Counselling, in which we can do lives. It won't be in person. We'll do it over video conference call, and I can help you sort out your problems.
Do you know you're going to get a barrage of people asking for that?
Would you not go to that?
But here you are, checking the same 3 apps, waiting for a notification that never comes.
I would keep going to my counsellor if she dressed like this.
Keep.
Now, what's getting up your goat?
The current rigmarole with the Queen Victoria building, the heritage stained glass is going to be replaced with clear glass. Now, this is a proposal that went through, and what they say about it, what I just couldn't understand. It's a heritage building. It was built in, I think it was like late 1800s.
Yeah, it was a good, 100 years ago? Last century.
Built last century, 1998.
Was it last century? Or the century before?
The century
one
before, yeah.
God, there's so many.
I know,
can't keep
it's hard
up
to
with
keep
them.
track. So it was built then, and then over the years, it was like a markets thing, and then it had its heyday, and then it was going to be demolished and built into a car park in the 50s. But then they said, no, it's important enough to keep, let's restore it back to its Romanesque quality. And that happened in the 1980s. And so from that point, it has now been like heritage, basically. And so for these people to come out of the woodwork and say that the shops on ground level, these are boutique, upmarket, multi-million-dollar global stores on the bottom level, want the glass changed from rainbow panels, which is heritage, to clear because it has lost them financial sales over the last year. Because apparently
First they take your bickies away from you.
Yes.
Now they want to take away your stained glass.
Well, don't you think...
What next? A new gender?
Let it go, Kath. Let it go.
Oh, well, boring.
It's not only about the Queen Victoria building, but it's about any heritage building that is beautiful and it's restored and it's lovingly cared for. With these retailers that just come in and then they just go, oh, we don't like this coloured glass. It's making us lose business. You know what? You chose to put your business here, so maybe you should have...
Oh, is that the only reason the
That's
businesses are whinging?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's it. They have the whole of the city to go to, but they have to choose that where the glass...
It's just like when someone buys like a beautiful like mid-century house and then guts it and paints it all white and makes it all modern, and they're like, oh, that's better. It looks modern. And you're like, well, you could have just built a modern house or bought a modern house, but you bought a non-modern house and ruined it.
It's very this. But I think the goal to say that they've lost business revenue over the year or however long, I just don't think people want to spend their money in the financial tough times of these days on this crap.
Yeah, 'cause he lives.
'Cause he lives. You know what? I can pat myself on the shoulder because I got up my own goat with that, but I realised it didn't go through. It actually was okay in the end. The sensible people said, yes, everyone is really pissed off and we won't do that.
Oh, so there was no reason to go on about that.
I just wanted to talk about how people like to just wreck things.
Okay.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
What's up your goat?
Well, Rego, car registration, it's just year after year after year. And it grinds you down. It just keeps eating away at you. You save up. It's what, a few $1,000s yearly. And you know what I don't understand about it? The cheapest part is the safety check. And I understand a safety check. I understand the point of ensuring that the vehicles on the road are safe. That costs $50. $50, and they check all the things and then they sign you off. The rest of the $2,003, whatever you pay, I know every car is different. Mine's not as bad because I've got a little old car and it's, it's got nothing going for it. All of that money is going to nothing. I understand a safety check and I'm more than happy to do that, but that's the cheapest bit. And then the rest you just go online. Oh, you've got your compulsory third-party insurance, which you have to have. Then you've got the actual registration. So you've got to pay like whatever for the insurance, don't you?
I think that's everywhere. The compulsory third parties, if you rear end someone,
they're covered.
They're covered.
Yeah, I get, okay, whatever. But then you've also got to pay a rego thing on top of that, which I don't think that's
keeping it on the road fee.
Yeah, but isn't like Victoria and other states different? We're in New South Wales in Australia, and there's a lot more in New South Wales they make you pay for. Getting your license in New South Wales, you have to go on your learners. Then after that, you get your red provisional P1s, whatever, your red Ps. And then after that, you go on your green Ps for 2 years. And then after that, you finally get your full license. And every single one you've got to spend hundreds of dollars on. A friend of ours, she's from Melbourne, Ellie.
It's all here in Melbourne. It's marvellous, Melbourne.
She did her learners and then she had to be on whatever her P plates for 1 year, and then she was like ready to go. And I'm like, no, you got to do greens next to us and stuff. She's like, no, you don't. Not in Victoria. And then that's where I learned that there's different rules for different states, but I don't understand. It's the same piece of land, so why have I got all these different expenses and rules in New South Wales, and then I can cross an invisible border and then suddenly those rules don't apply anymore? It's a big fat scam, and they just give it to us year in, year out, and there's nothing we can do about it. So I drove around like this.
How is this going to help?
Can I get my license photo looking like this? I won't smile. You're not allowed to smile in your picture, so I'll go. Any thoughts, comments?
Well, I think you really wrapped it up quite well, but I do, like,
Well, I'll just stop you there. If you've got any comments, please just leave them in the comments section in the video below. Should we make Vera comment on the video? She wouldn't know how to figure out how to do that.
Oh,
she's not good with social media.
Yes. Don't be stupid.
Anyway, I'm not going to go on. You know me. I'm a very positive, bright piece of fairy bread. And speaking of big pieces of fairy bread, Vera, what else is getting up your goat?
Well, I have to preface this one. When I talk about what I'm going to talk about, I'm talking about...
If I could say what I was trying to say, I'd bloody well say it.
RSLs, leagues clubs, sports clubs, club-like venues.
I'm genuinely curious because I go... go.
So, I am very angry at these establishments that do not cater for people's birthdays when you bring a cake, and they do not provide plates or cutlery. Here's the story. You go to a club, some of them are amazing.
Not a nightclub.
No, I prefaced it at the start.
Oh, with RSL,
Yeah, right.
I wasn't listening.
You go to these clubs and then you have a cake for someone's birthday and you can cut it. You can just walk over to the bar or whatever, get your little stack of plates, get some little spoons or forks and cut it up yourself, whatever, that's fine. No one flinches at that. But it's these certain clubs, like the last one we went to for my nonna's birthday, I had to BYO everything.
I had to do everything myself, as per usual.
Because they gatekeep all of their crockery and their cutlery, and you can't walk over and just go, I'm just going to take 10 spoons. No. I think it's absolutely disgraceful that these places, which really charge a lot for food, lunches and everything, can they not just provide some plates that when you sing happy birthday, that you can just cut the cake up and serve it out? That is what is up my goat.
Because they charge, what, like $3 per thing?
So, yeah, there's sometimes a cakeage fee.
Yeah.
What is that about? You're running the dishwasher anyway. Just put them...
What's funny is you can bring your own plates, like cardboard plates, and you can leave them and they will happily dispose of them. Because when we did that for a birthday recently, I went over to the cafe girl and I said, oh, can I just scrub? I know it's a bit weird. Can I scrub? Have you got like a big garbage bag? And she was like, yes. And I said, look, we brought like paper plates and stuff and we had a cake over there. And I was just I want to clean it up. She's like, oh, that's all right. We'll do it.
That's nice.
I know, but we cleaned it up anyway. We were like, no, this is not your mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're happy to clean up our mess after ourselves because we brought it with us. But I was like a bit thrown away by that. They said they're happy to clean up our mess, but they're not happy to give us plates, which would be the same thing, collecting the plates and taking them.
I just think that some of these places are just really lazy and actually don't care about their customers.
Dirty, evil, robbing bastard.
Wait, are you saying businesses don't care about us?
I think that the businesses who want a return customer should.
But they've got them. For now, they've got the return servicemen. That's what they are.
Yeah, this Return Services Leagues Club.
Which is an RSL. And then those people will come regardless for now. But that generation's... I need to stop saying that they're on their way out.
But no,
I always say that.
But look,
I think I just want their houses, you know? They're just hoarding all the houses.
That's a whole another one. Some of the clubs out there do an amazing job and they have lots of plates and they cater for this. But there are those certain ones, and they know who they are, who do not. And it's very rude. It's very rude.
I just remembered I have a bag of nacho cheese Doritos / or CC's. That is my treat for filming today.
Anyway, shame on you clubs for not providing, and thumbs up for those who do. With that, that is our fairy bread grievances.
Do I not give them my third one?
Oh. Have you not finished?
She's cut me off.
No, I thought
this is
finished.
the story of my life. I never get a word in.
You have all the words.
I've always been a little wallflower that sits on the wall like, oh, I'm so scared. Please don't look at me. Can I say one more thing that's getting up my goat? I don't know what it is. Yes. Where are my Instagram playlists? I've got a million of them. I've got one called Manifestation. I've got one called Gay. They just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I can never find them. So I've done this for years. I've continuously saved videos, and it's not often I go back because I forget about them until I see a reel that I find funny, and then the first thing I do is I send it to about 15 people, and then if it's something I really want to come back to, I save it, and I do the little press the 3 dots, save to playlist. They all come up, save to the one called Funny. And then, I'm like, I'll come back to that one day. The other day, I was like, where was that video? I can't remember. And I send too many videos to people that going through messages to find it is a waste of time. So I was like, oh, it'll be in my playlist. Where are the playlists?
It's not working. It's backwards. What do I do?
I go on my profile, I look at all my highlights, I look at, all the stuff's on the screen. I cannot for the life of me find the playlist. I've tried to look through the settings and tab, edit profile. I've gone list up, down, left, right, marigmarole, woo, woo, and I still cannot find my playlist. So I have come up with a conspiracy theory that the playlists are a conspiracy theory. I don't think they exist. I think there's like a hard drive that's collecting information of what people save and what they save it under. I don't know what for. Your whole chin comes out.
Doesn't yours?
No, look. I've been like this the whole video. And then I keep doing this. This is why I keep doing this. Anyway, can someone please comment a link to a tutorial or even just write out very basic dot points for a very basic piece of bread, how I can step by step get to my place, because I want to see them, and there will be things on there from 8 years ago that I wouldn't have seen all this time, or maybe I've probably saved the same thing in there 8 times. But can someone just help me?
Be a ginger, not a whinger.
I just want to see me playlists, Vera. Do you save things to play? Or did you know there were playlists?
Yeah, I save them.
Oh, that's techie of you. Do you know how to get to them?
I used to.
See, we don't know. We need help. Someone needs to help us.
I think the last time it was updated, it wasn't where it used to be, and then I just forgot to bother with looking back.
I've got nothing else to air. I feel better. Do you feel better?
I do feel better.
I feel breezy. I feel open and wide.
I'm sorry, would you mind moving down? It's very cramped in here.
So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave us comments as usual if you agree with the shit that's getting up our goat.
Or you can actually tell us what's getting up your goat.
Yes, I really want that, but no one ever does.
No,
guys, why are you not letting us know? I want to hear what's getting up other people's goats, because I bet you there's going to be something on there that I'm going to go, oh my God, I hate that too.
Yes.
And then in that case, if I have that sort of visceral reaction, it'll be featured on the channel. I just want to talk about other people's grievances.
Good.
It's the counsellor within. It's the maternal instinct. This, I feel so maternal in this. We had this idea and I thought, this could be good or it could be terrible. And I thought, you know what, even if it's terrible, it could be funny, right? It could be something funny to look back on in life and go, well, we tried to do that and it failed. Because I love looking back on a failure. That's some of our best things that we do. We catch up with friends and we reflect on our failures.
And you just have the best night talking about all the failures you've had.
Yes, but I just know that this is not going to be one of them. I just know that even 10 years from now, I'm going to look back at this and go, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Jan.
Anyway, yeah, hit us up. I'll counsel you guys. I'll book you in. We'll do TikTok live counselling. I'm sure people do that. If you'd like more of this, let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and all that jazz.
Follow us on social media and here are our links.
Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. It means the lot. It does mean the lot to us. We're having a great time creating these videos and we'd love to keep creating them. So please feel free to encourage us. If you want to see more of this, keep encouraging it and you will get more of this.
It could be a long night for the police force. This is Gargi Patel in central London, reporting for News London.
And I hope you've had a wonderful Mardi Gras and a wonderful Pride Month. And you're keeping safe and keeping healthy.
Thanks for hanging out with us and we'll see you in the next one. What's this?
The Wiggles.
Yeah, I know, but why?
Because why not?
We're in fairy bread.
Okay, let's go eat.
Oh.
Oh.